founding father baby hairs are out. We have cold brew, and I've worked out sufficiently, even though it's too cold inside and outside to sweat at all. Need to wash my hair. The red is still really bright, which means that probably it'll continue looking good. I will still add red when I do condition it. That's what I always do. Like, I use Olaplex shampoo and conditioner and just mix in red dye into the conditioner every single time to keep it bright. But yeah, today is going to be a big filming day, I think. I have a couple calls I need to do, but like, I really need to get out the Bitcoin 2022 video, and like, I did it, and like, I can now, after a year of like seeing what tends to be the biggest factors and what tends to be just like minor things, I kind of see, I think, where I think 2022 is going. So I'm willing to make a video on it and be a complete fuck up, or maybe plan A. If you get it, never mind. If you don't get it, whatever. I'm so, my mouth is really cold because it's cold outside and I just got cold brew, so I sound like I have some kind of like speaking impairment, but I swear I'm just cold. And yeah, I don't know. Today I might take you through like some things I do money-wise that I don't think everyone might be aware of, or just like mindset things, because people ask me a lot about like financial management as like a young person, and obviously it's not financial advice, but it's like me and my life and sharing that, so I might go through that today. I need to shower and wash my hair, but I will be back soon, even though today is like a dreary ass day in the East Village. I've been working for a bit, and I've been like back and forth longing, shorting Tezos, XTZ. It's been a pretty good play. Like, it has some kind of partnership, and it's been pumping a lot. So let me see. I just opened a long. I like literally long shorted, and now, let's see, $6 profit because I just opened this, so it's barely moved. Yeah, so not, it looks like this, it just looks like ready to send. So counting on that. If I'm wrong, cut it very short because I'm not willing to risk a lot on this position. The video is live now of like the interaction in the bathroom of like me like talking to Sarah like one-on-one about this. So that is out. And it is insane that my life would have this happen. Just like insane. I need to go to a Masari event tonight. I was added to it, and I'm like, yeah, I need to go to that. So I will take you with me to like a cool event. It's at like some cool venue. In the meantime, I need to prep a little bit more content, so I make sure I have things to film before that. Kind of want to go get another coffee so that I am like on point with this Bitcoin 2022 video. Not that I need it, but like, I don't know, kind of feel like getting up and leaving to go get some coffee. Might put on the juicy sweats and go do that. But all in all, feeling like relieved, nice. Friends called me after seeing that video. And it's funny like how awesome I am, because like I door slam so easily. Like deadass, I remember cutting my mom out of my life at 17 and just never looking back. This is so weird. This is like scary. I didn't have like a reason to talk about this, but I saved it. When I was in Dubai, the second I got back, there was a letter from her. I knew this handwriting right away. I've not seen this handwriting in literally like 6 years. She sent me these recipe pages that are not vegan, they're like vegetarian, and she put my name on them and sent them to me. Like literally, like this says like Maren right here. I don't know if you can see, it's like says Maren basically. That is like psychotic next level. Like to send me rip outs from cooking magazines saying like Maren, like that's like I'm sorry, like that's like really weird. Like that screams psychotic breakdown. The Houston, it says North Houston, which is not where we lived, which means that I don't know where she's living. Sorry, my hair is poofy as hell because I just blowed right in and then took calls. But like overall, like that's kind of frightening. Just like seeing that and getting back. And it had been in my mailbox for like a few weeks at that point because I had been in Dubai. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm just like totally fine now, and I'm getting a lot of like nice comments on my video, which is like interesting. I don't know. I'm just used to a self-fulfilling prophecy of hate. Because I just called upon myself. Everyone's gonna fucking hate me. I'm like a thin white bitch who trades crypto and doesn't have a sense of humor and wears all red. Like, come on, everyone's gonna hate me. So like, it's nice that people are nice. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep longing Tezos and trade, and then get ready and talk about things coming up, I guess. Now, BitBoy just had to drop out last minute for his show at 5, so fuck it, we're gonna go on, need to get ready. I'm gonna go get coffee quickly, and then have the show at 5, and then this Masari event at 6, so gonna go get some coffee. I don't think I have time to go get groceries, I don't even fucking care, and then get ready. Okay, might as well film a little get ready with me while I do my makeup for BitBoy's show, to film my Bitcoin 2021 video, and then just like in general, you know, my makeup. It literally has not changed for the most part since the last video I filmed. I still use the same products basically, and almost like 99.999% are vegan. I get a lot of questions around like wealth and wealth mindset, and I think it's interesting because I've said it before, but basically when you're managing money, it's like alchemy. You know, money is energy, and the way that you're managing energy is that you're like kindling a fire, and it takes energy to get that fire going. Like when you're managing money, it has to be in motion. If you're letting it sit in a savings account, the motion of inflation running against it is more than the savings account interest. So that's an example of like where there's not enough energy behind the fire to keep it burning, like it's slowly going to decay. I'm using the Anastasia brow definer in dark brown. That's just what I like always use. You want to keep your money in a form where you're not dying over keeping it lit and like keeping it earning, but also you're not just letting it sit there and decay, which is why like, not financial advice, any of this obviously, but I would much rather have my money in stable coins getting lent out for like 10% a year on Celsius than I would in a savings account getting 0.4% a year for just like savings. I don't hold very much in stable coins ever. I'm more willing to take the volatility of holding it in actual crypto assets, like Ethereum is my denominator. Like all 2020, Ethereum was my denominator, and then almost all 2021, Ethereum was my denominator. And then fall 2021, I started moving more into Solana just because I had so many Solana ecosystems I wanted to invest in that it made more sense for me to bridge a lot over. And then gradually, like ETH gas fees got so insane to where I didn't want to hold Ethereum. I hold like a good amount still now, but like nothing compared to I used to basically. So people, like my video was like I sold like almost all my Ethereum, like in comparison, yeah, but I still hold on wallets all combined like a good amount just for like gas and dust, etc. And I hold a lot of ERC20 tokens. I hold almost like all my alts, unless they're Solana DeFi, are ERC20, so like technically when I'm done with those, they'll go back into ETH. I find that keeping your money, if you don't want to trade crypto, you don't feel comfortable holding like Ethereum or Bitcoin, etc., just like put your money in a yield-bearing stablecoin interest account. I've used like Tranche Finance. I'm an advisor for them. They have a cool like platform where you can kind of like do stables with DeFi assets. I'll let anyone who wants to look into it because it's a bit more complicated, but like if you just look into it, you can probably understand it. But if you just want like a good place to park your money, like Celsius is good. Gemini is my favorite, and like I am partnering with Gemini starting like next year for long term, and I use them because, well, I don't necessarily need to because I have entities in like different jurisdictions, but if you're a New York resident, you can really only use Gemini, and they're like the most trusted, definitely legit company out there if you look at regulations and whatnot. People who know about finance, I'm not talking about that velocity of money, I mean like the velocity of the energy of money. How much can you handle on a daily basis? Or are you going to be like a car speeding out of control if you're over trading when you should just be holding? Because the vast majority of people, I mean like literally unless you are called to it and want to be a trader, just fucking hodl. None of the richest people I know trade, and none of the traders that I know in person are, unless I met them off crypto Twitter and they're like literally world-class traders, like none of the people I meet on a daily basis, not even daily basis, if I meet someone randomly and they're in crypto and they happen to be a trader, like they're not profitable, and if they are the wealthiest people I know, they were just holding the assets. So that is to say that when I'm trading, I'm not trading to make wealth through my trading, I'm trading to live off of, and the real wealth is created through the assets that I'm just holding and sitting on from an early investment. I don't have any of those winners yet. Like even my Solana, I bought it like $30 to $40. Or like 27 to 40, like around there. Like I just kind of averaged in a little bit based on like what I was earning at the time. And that did do like a 5-6x, I think total, from when I got in. But like I had not put in a ton to begin with, so it's not as if I suddenly made $1 million. With that being said, like right now, and let me try to show my eyeliner as I do this. I'm not gonna be able to show this like totally, but I'm using Kat Von D tattoo liner always, and I just set this with the Kat Von D Locket blotting powder and Fair, and then in my crease, I'm sorry I fucked up. In my crease, I use this Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. I use this to bronze the edges of my face, so I also use it in my crease, and that's what I just did. I just draw like that, and then I fill it in, basically. And now I think I'm gonna add some lashes in the corners. If it looks bad, I'll take them off, but I have some lashes I just cut off of literal random drugstore lashes that I've had for like forever. And I'm just gonna put those in the corners because if I haven't refilled my actual lashes in a while, sometimes I like to do this. And the lash glue I'm using is the velour lash travel size because I ran out of the full one. But the velour lash glue is like by far the best that I've ever used. And I always talk about like Rich Dad, Poor Dad being a book that changed my life. And it's like a book on alchemy, like about how money is just managing energy, because it talks about how the people that truly make wealth are not the day-to-day earners. They're not just the business workers or business owners. It's the investors and like the founders and inventors. Like you want the closest proximity to money. You want the closest proximity to an early idea. And of course that starts by being a wagee. Like that starts by taking a job. So if you feel overwhelmed, don't complain and then like fall back upon like not changing anything. Like start with just earning day-to-day income, of course. Like whether that is, I always talk about virtual assistant jobs. If you just look up TikToks for like entrepreneurs, like they have more genius ideas than I do. Like they're like virtual assistants, and then they hire people to do jobs for them so that they can do like, it's like can turn into outsourcing some of your work while you work on it. Like just look into TikTok like entrepreneurs, like self-made. I don't follow any account specifically for it, but sometimes I see them and they're really genius. But like get in the mindset of I am a founder, I am an entrepreneur. It sounds stupid, but when you really like embody that and think about the fact that, for example, like a day-to-day laborer, or like that sounds so the way I'm saying it is so weird, but I read a lot of like older finance stuff too. Like a day-to-day person that is like earning a 9 to 5, like day-to-day, their priorities will be like short term versus like long-term gratification. That means not increasing your spending in proportion to your expenses, or I'm sorry, in proportion to your income. Like if you start making more, do not spend more at first. Of course, as you do make a lot more, like it'll make sense for you to upgrade your house, your car, your clothes, etc. But at first, do not increase your spending in proportion to your income. You want to be making much higher returns than liabilities, like assets versus liabilities. An asset is something that makes you money. A liability is something that you lose money, and you want to make sure that you have more assets than liabilities. Like for me, different than the average person, I could say that some of my travel expenses are assets or they're business expenses that are worth it because they lead towards content, they lead towards opportunities if it's for crypto. And it might not justify a first class Emirates flight, even though, like I always say, I'm paying in crypto, which means that I get a ton of discount based on the broker I use. You can check out the link down below for I Fly First Class with Ralph. He's amazing. You can pay less in crypto if you use him for your flights and travel, etc. So think about assets versus liabilities, and this does not mean don't buy anything for yourself. This means you can get the fucking Starbucks every day. Inflation is hurting you more than getting a Starbucks every day. I'm not gonna play that game. Like, buy the fucking small things. Like, if you really need to cut shit out, of course, start making stuff at home, but like, that's not really going to be a big thing, and we all know this. That's kind of where I'm at, where just think about the amount of energy it takes to hold whatever wealth is your ideal, and think about the tasks and the kind of lifestyle and things that you would be thinking of when you get to that level. And it's not one size fits all, but I know that for me, for like the level that I'm at, I want it to be like, okay, I have a team beneath me. I can look at my wallet tracker and have it look like this, and it does, and it just feels like nothing now. That's normal. So understanding that it will get to a place of neutrality, but you have to imagine, you have to be able to like receive that, and it's not this like woo-woo thing. Like, it's just like common sense. You have to be able to be like, I'm ready for this. I'm going to take the actions towards it. I'm going to do my hair, and then I'll be right back. I'm just going to straighten it and curl the ends. Now I'm in this swimsuit that I got. I tried it on in my try-on haul, but then I deleted the clip because I kind of wanted to keep it a secret. I'm doing an NFT with Cum Rocket, and for like Christmas theme, I need to put on like my lipstick and everything, and I have a burn on my arm for my radiator, which is embarrassing, but this is, yeah, no, it'll be cute when it comes out. And that is it. That is, let me see, I don't want to get taken down for like community guidelines or something on this channel, but I don't think just showing like, I don't know. It's so cute. Oh, this outfit's so cute. I can't wait to take some pictures in it. I need to do that right now, so I'll see you. I need to do that and film Bitcoin 2022. I will not be wearing this. Just had cereal. Need to film a few things before BitBoy's show. I don't think I'll have time to do my full Bitcoin 2021 video in one sitting, so I might do like partially now, partially after his show. But he who must not be named, I thought I blocked his number. I don't know how a text came through. Maybe I blocked like his iCloud or something and not his phone number. Literally says he doesn't necessarily want to apologize. The fucking audacity! I don't want to apologize because I like Sarah, but I'm sorry things unfolded the way they did. Feels like unfortunate luck. I value our friendship and didn't want to do anything with malice in my heart. Are you a fucking vile? Like, I literally want to vomit. Like, the vile gaslighting. Just so much ick. I cannot believe I was with this person at any point in my life for a week even. Oh my god. Literally went to vomit. I'm sure some of you have been in this situation. I've received really kind words, DMs, etc. Like, everyone's been so kind because I literally went to vomit. I need to film my Bitcoin 2022 video. BitBoy's show is soon. Gross. Heading to the Masari party now. Sorry, Chase Atlantic is playing in the background. I'm wearing like this same outfit that I wore in Miami, but with fishnets and these shoes. So it's like this set and then these shoes. So yeah, that's the vibe. And then I'm gonna put on my big red coat.
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next though. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on a West Wall. If you told me back then, oh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I ain't have to cut it net. Hey, I said I've been slaving dog.
I'm back from being out. I didn't feel like going out to another place with everyone. Like, I need to film another video, maybe some more TikToks. I don't know, though. With TikToks, like, I used to film way too many and then I'd get overwhelmed and not post any because I'd had so many that I'd filmed. I was reading comments on the way back because on YouTube Mobile, on like YouTube Creator Studio Mobile, they make it a lot easier to read comments on there than honestly like the desktop version. The app is like really well laid out. Like, I don't know, I'm not a developer, like app developer, but like the app is just very user friendly. So I actually very much appreciate whoever made the YouTube Studio app. Props to you, like phenomenal UX. I was honestly about to start getting emotional like in the car, and you all know like it takes a lot to get me emotional to show it. Like, I realized that I feel like other people feel what I feel, and like it's not like I don't have feelings, it's that I am so used to, in a good way, like sticking to plan and like composure and pulling it together, that it takes a lot to rile that up or like change that, and I don't need to become more emotional. Like, it's not like it's a problem. Like, I remember thinking that was a problem, and it's not a problem that I am very good at holding it together because it doesn't like pain me to. It's just that I had to get good at that at a young age. It was a skill. I'm good at working out, like with like a lot of stamina. I'm good at like working a lot. I'm just good at pulling it together, and that doesn't need to change. Like, it's not bad per se. I was reading like comments in the car of just like how supportive people were, and if I'm honest, I feel like the most hated spiritual figure on earth, because like when I don't know who people are talking about when they talk about me online. Like, it's insane. From stupid Reddit threads saying that I'm in crypto and traveling around the world because I'm like sleeping with all these influencer guys and like these sheikhs in Dubai. I literally want to create an anon like alt account and be like, please tell me who, like, tell me names. Who is she sleeping with? Who is she doing? Like me. Like, dude, like, I'm femcel. Like, you come up to me and try to talk to me and I'm like, blah. Like, I'm just not me. But like, those are like a little bit like moderate insane. And then it's the people that literally have come after me saying that I stole content, that I'm a racist white supremacist, and now I can say those things with like a grounded presence of like, absolutely fucking not. But at the time when those things came out, I've only seen celebrities like bend the knee and apologize even if they didn't do it. So that's why at the time I was a fucking snowflake and was like, oh my god, what do I say? Like, what do I do? So that like hit home, because when you're working so hard that you do accelerate so quickly and then you're accused of not doing that, like, I was, like I said, I was like going to get a gun. Like, I was like, this is so bad. And then people saying that your career is over, like, you do deserve to die. That's when I was like, I want them to win. And then I promised my dad I would make it to 23, and by that time I'm more able nowadays to be like, shut the fuck up. Like, literally just like, stop it. You know I'm not doing these things. You know that you're bored and you're hating on me because you're bored. Like, just stop. And here I am fucking filming after like moving partially to Dubai, like making it, not making it, but like somewhat making it in crypto, having like a week-long relationship where like I fucking pay for them at the Burj Al Arab, document it, and then they do this to me and I'm here vlogging it. Like this has come so fucking full circle. It's not even full circle, just like exponential parabolic, and we're gonna make it more. I need to film another video, but I'll see you tonight. I need to, this is cute, but it's, actually I'm gonna film in this. This takes away my boobs though. It's fine though. It's not like they're that many. I mean, it's weird because like, I'm like a 27-inch rib cage, so it doesn't take that much to look adequate. So like, I think I would be a 30, I usually buy 30 double D or 32D, and I just like tighten the waistband, the band basically. I just like will let it like tighten or whatever. So it's like funny because like it's not like I have boobs. My rib cage is so small. So people are like, do you have implants? I'm like, implants of like fucking what? But I get what you mean. Anyway, okay, TLDR, I need to film things. I think I talked about, I had a zit on my nose and it ended up like not even being a zit, and so I just, Virgos, I know you can relate to this. You like mess with your face and then it's worse than it ever was in the beginning. So now I have like a scab from bleeding. But anyway, that was a nice, I guess, like evening of going to one event and then being like, okay, fuck this, I'm heading back, which was like fine. I mean, like I like seeing people I knew who were at like work there, like with Masari, and yeah, hung with the homies that I can't show but that are like my people. Tomorrow and into the next like few days of the week, it's a heavy work time, but I will still definitely, I mean, my life gets more absurd by the fucking day, so I will have drama to show. And yeah, some cool things I'm doing this weekend that maybe I'll get to be on camera for. Yeah, I don't know. There's some things going on where I'm like, can I show that? I think I can show that. I think I'm with people that I can show that for. So yeah, as always, like the comments and everything have been like so kind. Like I'm like astounded. Like honestly, like very like humbled and like heartwarmed. Like thank you. So have a good evening, morning, noon, night, wherever you are, and I will see you in like 10 hours.